Oh, welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 15th, 2026. We're going to be talking about NXT results. I don't know. It was okay show. It wasn't really a lot of surprises in this show, and there was just championship matches and all that stuff. But it was a pretty decent show. Let's say pretty decent. It wasn't the best one, but it was pretty decent. I was hoping that it was Zarya because Layla Diggs got injured and she can't wrestle. So Robert Stone put on his social media, he's going to find a replacement. I was hoping we get like a TNA replacement, but no. We got a fatal four-way match for the championship. Yay! With a whole bunch of three people that does not really deserve the championship because they not really win anything. We got Lyons, Evolve Women's Champion. How the hell did she earn a shot at the Women's North American title? What's she done in NXT? She done a lot in Evolve. No, can't say that. I can't say she didn't. But what has she done in NXT to win a title shot? We got Lizzie Rain, and we got Izzy Dane. Why is these ladies getting it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're in Canada. If you are, your outside is going to be yellow. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I did not know about this, but there's wildfires happening around in Canada. And, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be some smoke, and there's going to be, your skies is going to be yellow. I think the sky is yellow is because it's supposed to be cloudy today, and the clouds is blocking the sun. It's not like when you block the lights, any type of light, you're not going to make it dark. And it's not a rainstorm cloud. It's just a regular clouds. It's a regular cloud, those white clouds that doesn't really make anything dark. So I've seen the sky yellow before, without this whole wildfire crap happen and all that stuff. But I did smell a little smoke when I went to take my dog out in the morning. I got a little creeped out in the morning because when I just woke up, I didn't look out the window. I just went out with my dog and I went outside and I said, what looks different? Why is it orangey out here? And why does it look misty out here? And I was still thinking in my head, while my dog is doing his business, his washroom business, still thinking in my head, what is happening? Is it just mist outside or there's a fire happening? So I went home, I checked the weather. One weather says there's mist. I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal. And then I check on my phone, and my phone says smoke. I'm like, that's not mist. So I look up on the internet, is there wildfires near us? And it looks like there is. Not near us, but there is in Canada, in the forest, up north. And whoever is there, like showing that whoever is near this fire that's happening, I hope everybody is safe. I hope everybody leaves. They have to leave. They had to evacuate. Come on, don't be a hero. And I know, oh, my house. I don't want my house to get burned. All my things. They're just things. Come on, guys. It's just things. You don't need to be burned because of things. I hope everybody's safe. I'm hoping that the firefighters got rid of it, and now this is just the aftermath of it, and smoke is just going to clear away, and then everybody's okay, because I heard the smoke is going to the United States as well. Nobody really talked about the United States. The United States really didn't comment about it, but I did. People are saying this is the third worst. We're the third worst air smoke, worst of it. We're the worst country that has it. I don't know. Toronto has the worst. We're the third person that had the worst. I guess somebody has it way worse than us. Some other countries or cities has way worse than us. But yeah, I'm hoping it gets better. It looks like it's getting better because when I went outside in the morning, it looked orangey. Right now, it looks yellowy. Right now, so I don't see, when I go on my balcony, I don't see any smoke. I just see yellow. And I think that's because of the clouds blocking the sun, because the sun's still here until nighttime. When nighttime happens, it won't be yellowy. But when because it's getting blocked, if you block a light bulb, they're not going to block it fully. It's not like a flashlight where you cover it, it'll be gone. No, if you cover a light bulb, it might not be gone fully. It will look like it's yellow and you burn your hand. So that's what it's doing. And if you're not using anything that's really dark, if you're using your hand, maybe that would get rid of it. But if you're using like a piece of paper or something, that's not going to get rid of the light. It's not going to get rid of the light. Or if you're using like a piece of paper. Or using a white cloud. If you're using something white, it's not going to get rid of it. It's just going, the light's just going to go through it, and it's going to look darker. That's what I see outside. It looks darker because we have something white covering the sun. The sun is still trying to beam out, just not a lot. But I've seen it before like this when it's about to storm. And clouds cover this thing, not really dark clouds, cover the sun, it gets a little yellowy. That's what is happening here. It's supposed to be cloudy today, so I believe it's going to be yellowy now for the whole day. But I don't see it really bad. I see a lot of people are still doing their jobs. People don't really care for it. Everybody's just doing their normal days. I just got creeped out when I first wake up because yesterday it was all nice. Everything was clear. The sun was beaming. I was hot as hell. My dog was hot as hell, and then I wake up this morning. I see it's orange and cloudy and a little smoky. It was a little creepy. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's interesting to see when you first wake up. My dog didn't tell me anything. Can dogs see, can they see color? I don't think they could, right? Dogs can't see color, and, they can't see color, right? They only see black and white. You see black and white? My dog is on my bed right now, eating his toy. He thinks he's the boss of my bed now. He's allowed on my bed because he hasn't really, ripped anything off of there, or went washroom on my bed. He's just laying on my bed. That's fine with me. I trust him now. I went shopping. My dad went out, so he was home by himself. We didn't put him in the cage. He did a good job. Nothing got ripped. Nothing got broken. He didn't go washroom anywhere. He's doing a good job. His training is doing well. I don't know if I could do like, if I'm gone longer. My shopping, I have a grocery store that's close to me, so I won't be gone so long. But if I want to go wrestling on August, my dad said we're going to go there for my birthday gift. My birthday was on June, but he said that's where we're going to go for my birthday as for my gift. I don't know any about tickets yet, but that's my gift for it, and we're going to be gone for a couple hours. I don't think we could let my dog stay out for a couple hours. But my brother will be home away. He will be come home from his summer vacation, so he will be watching them while we go wrestling. Because the wrestling should be like in the late August, and my brother will be home by then from his summer vacation. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about NXT. We got Tristan Angels coming out. He still has a problem with Shotty Hill. Remember, he stole Shotty Hill's tooth. Ladies and gentlemen, he stole that. And he says he's going to do something with that tooth and stop making him think that thinks he's a normal person because he has a tooth and all that stuff. So he smashes the tooth. He stomps out the tube and breaks the tube. And then Charlie Hill was on the Titantron, and he says a whole bunch of things, and he says the fog is coming, and the light starts turning off and on, and ladies and gentlemen, fog is coming on this stage, and all that stuff, and Charlie Hill was laughing his butt off. Nothing big segments. Sugars is trying to find partners because he has a 6-man tag team match against the Dark Stage. He says he would have fight them all by himself, but Robert Stone telling him he needs partners if he wants the match. So Sugars is asking a lot of people, and everybody's saying no, because remember, he was part of the Dark State, and the Dark State was attacking every single person. And he found partners, and his partners is going to be Romeo and Noam Dar. Noam Dar doesn't really know about Dark State, so does Romeo, because they never got attacked by him. Romeo just started NXT, and Noam Dar just came from injury, so he never had Dark State problems. Not like everybody else. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's happening there next week as well. We heard that there's going to be a title match with Tony D'Angelo and Norocco. I will tell you guys more about that when we get to it, because Norocco has a match. And I'll tell you guys more about all that match when we get there. Nothing else really happens. Hank is getting fired up to face Keanu Carver next week because what he did at the Bash, knocking him out, putting him through the table, and all that stuff. So yeah, I believe that's really it with the backstage stuff. So let's talk about the matches. We have a tag team title match. Swipe right, guys. The Vanity Project. I know I said that wrong. Versus Shawn Legacy and Dorian Van Dukes. I thought it was a pretty decent tag team match. Van Dukes and Shawn Legacy is a hell of a tag team. I enjoy watching these guys as a tag team. I was hoping they win the tag team titles, but because there was so much help from Lockwood, Jackson Drake, and a lot of cheating from the tag team champions, the winner of that match is the Swipe guys. They retain the tag team titles. They say they're the best tag team. I can name a whole bunch of tag teams that's better than you. Praxium. I would like to see Praxium come back and take the tag team titles away. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have a lot to say about Big Cass making his return. People want to know, is Enzo coming back? Because I was waiting for like a video package on every WWE program, like NXT. We will see another video package of Big Cass or Enzo. Maybe Enzo will have his own little video package. We didn't get anything. I was hoping we did. But, so, will Enzo come back? Big Cass is officially come back. He's confirmed. Baron Corbin's confirmed. Every time somebody makes a rumor about wrestlers coming to WWE, it comes true. People say about Bray Wyatt making a return. People say about Jacob Fatu. He made a debut. Even with Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga. People say these guys are coming here. And they did. So, will it happen? Because people are saying Mike Satana, Tahashi, some tag team I don't know, some Australian tag team that WWE might bring. Will we see that? I have no idea. I would love to see Enzo and Big Cass back as a tag team. I believe they reunited independent wrestling shows before. But the pop for Big Cass. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? They're not eating my blanket over there. Big pop for Big Cass and Enzo Amore for the WWE will be great. So we will see what happens there. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens. August 3rd, maybe Enzo might be a big shock when they show up. Maybe he won't be part of the video package. Maybe he'll be a big shock. Because there was no video package for Baron Corbin when he made a return. He just showed up. So, Enzo could be the same thing as Baron Corbin. Who knows? And who is this person that Danhausen has? Is it a return or somebody got repackaged? I have no idea. We will find that out on Saturday's main event because there's a no disqualification. We all know Dominic is going to get involved. That means Danhausen's creation will be coming out. It has to be coming out. It's been months. It's been a couple of, like 2 months, something like that, since Backlash. He's been working on this guy. So, we don't know. But we got, ladies and gentlemen, next match. I'm going to almost end the video. But the video's not over yet. We have Naruko versus Tate Wilder. The winner of that match was Naruko getting the win. But Naruko got attacked by Tony D'Angelo. There was security guards and referees trying to stop these guys. Naruko tried to do a poison miss on Tony D'Angelo. He missed. He hit one of the security guards. And that's it on that until the end of the show. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have Zarya versus Lyons versus Lizzie Rain versus Izzy Dame for the Women's North American title. Well, Natty tried to get herself get in that match. I think she was. Or she got Lyons the match. Because she's the legendary woman. Ooh. Not very legendary. I get bored when I see when she wrestles. I get bored. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent fatal four-way match. Of course, Carmen and Natty try to come and help. But, ladies and gentlemen, they try to attack Zarya until Jada Parker comes out, makes a save for Zarya. Lyons and Izzy, Damian, and Lizzie they were fighting. They went in the backstage. I guess they went backstage. They have a problem with each other. Zarya wins the match, retains the title after pinning Lyons. And we heard that next week it would be Jada Parker versus Natty again. Yay! I'm sorry, but I'd rather have Ava as a general manager. There was more TNA wrestlers wrestling when there was Ava. Now we got absolutely nothing. No independent wrestlers. Nothing. We have nothing. We had Mike Santana months ago when he teamed up with OTM to versus Dark State, I believe. Yeah, we got nothing. And TNA is putting 2 NXT women in their Knockouts TV title tournament, but WWE can't put anyone in there for their show? Hello? What is that? I was hoping we get a TNA star. We had Jackson Drake versus Heights. The winner of that match was Jackson Drake with a little help of Lockwood and, of course, I think it was Brad Baylor. He got punched really hard. He got out his flip-flops. Jackson Drake gets the win. We have Lola Bunnies versus Kalani Jordan versus Kelly Armstrong. No one contendership for the NXT Women's Championship. Pretty decent match, but the winner of that match, I already know who was going to win this because she deserves a rematch because she lost the title. Lola Bunnies wins the match and she gets a title shot. Why put her in the why would you put her in a no one contenders match if she needs a rematch? Why? I think they took out the rematch clause. They done that long time ago with Vince McMahon getting rid of the rematch clause. But I thought they'd done it more. I thought they'd keep doing it now because it's Triple H. But ladies and gentlemen, Big start yelling, saying something's happening backstage. And in the backstage, there's Tony D'Angelo beat up Naruko in a bush. And Robert Stone and security guards stopped it. And Robert Stone says, your match next week for the title will be a street fight. Will we see Tahashi? I think Tahashi and Naruko were teammates in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I heard somebody saying that that was a thing. So, will we see somebody help Naruko win that title? Will we get something like a team from New Japan Pro Wrestling join in WWE? Well, I don't know if Naruko been in any team. I don't know. I don't watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. When he was part of Evil, when he was evil. Was he in a team? There's a lot of factions in New Japan Pro Wrestling. There's a lot of factions. That I do know of it. New Japan Pro Wrestling is like AEW with a whole bunch of factions. So I guess try to get everybody get used. If they have a big roster, put them in a faction. They get used more. No, it doesn't mean they get used more. So I'm hoping that Mike Santana is supposed to be reportedly supposed to be coming to WWE. I'm hoping he does, because I hope he doesn't go back in AEW, because remember why he left AEW. He hasn't really done anything. And look at Ortiz right now. He's still in AEW. When is the last time you've seen Ortiz in a match? When he was teaming up with Eddie Kingston, and what happened to that team? I have no idea. What happened to Eddie Kingston? I have no idea. So I don't know what's going on with AEW. They're not using a lot of people. Why in the world you hire a lot of people and then they're flavor of the month and then they don't show up anymore, or they be a jobber? Like, look at Ricochet. Ricochet was the top guy in a month or like a couple of months, and now he's nothing. He won the title, he lost the title, and now he's nothing. He lost to Chris Jericho. He's gone. What the hell, man? What is going on around here? At least WWE has multiple shows to actually use people. Like, they have Raw, they have SmackDown, they have NXT, they have Evolve, and they have main events. So, they could use a whole bunch of people in those shows. I understand. Main event, not a top show. Not a lot of people watch it. But it's still a show that people get used from. The people that doesn't get used a lot on Raw and a lot on SmackDown, they don't get a lot of use. Put them on main events. Show them what they got and let's see. Main event is like, you show us what you got. And if you really want to be on TV, you will be really good on main events. And then we will put you on TV. Just like on NXT. That's why Natty's back on NXT. Everybody got bored of her on Raw. So let's see if she can get better and people actually care about her on NXT. She's still on TV. Just not in the bigger arenas. But she's still getting used. They even have AAA. Like, seriously, they have AAA. That's why you see Walking Wild on there a lot of times. Cruise Del Toro, Right Phoenix. It's still WWE. It's WWE and AAA. It's a partnership. AEW only has 2 shows. No, 3 shows. They have Dynamite, Ring of Honor, and Collision. But Collision and Dynamite is like the same thing. You're using your top guys face jobbers. Why? Why? It's supposed to be a B show. Your A show is Dynamite. And Ring of Honor is like NXT, where you get all the young guys, show what they got, and come to Dynamite and do what they have to do. And then you have more competitors. AEW is just using shows to let their big guys destroy the little guys, the less top guys. I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I hope my yellow sky looking thing goes away sometime, because I had to take my dog out and it's just going to look like I'm walking to the Walking Dead. People are moving around, people are still going outside, people are still doing their jobs. It just looks weird outside. It looks like it's about to storm, but it's not supposed to storm. Would you stop squeaking that? Thank you. But it looks like it's about to storm, but it's not supposed to storm. Okay, I have to go now, because this guy's just squeaking his toy. That's all today. Tell us out. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You want to come up here and say goodbye? Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. I don't know if they can see there. Saw your nose. Guys, I don't know if I told you this, but my dog banged his nose once. He had a big bump on his nose. It looks creepy. He had a big bump on his nose. I thought he was getting sick, but my dad said he bumped it. It looked like a bump. It didn't look like... I read that dogs could get zits, but I seen pictures of it, and it did not look like it. So I think he banged his head, because he likes to go under my bed. I got a metal frame. He goes under my dad's bed, and he has a metal frame as well. He goes under my chair. There's metal in there. And he doesn't really care how he gets out. Sometimes he bangs his head on there. So I think he banged his nose on there, and it got a little bump. But the next day, it healed so fast that I couldn't see it. Why can't I have that? Why can't I have that? I want things to heal that fast. But it wasn't bugging him. I did buy him a new dog bowl for his food. It's the same one I got for his water bowl. It's supposed to be stainless. And because he's a small dog, I always overfeed him. And at nights, I don't feed him at night because he goes to bed like at 11 o'clock. I give him a bedtime because I read that it's a good thing that dogs get a bedtime. And he will get used to his cage. If he has to go in the cage during the day, he will get used to it. Because I don't put him in the cage and let him stay there for a couple hours, he won't get used to it. Now he's getting used to it. Every time I say go to bed and I have his treat with me, I have a dental treat because I have to give it daily. I have the treat with me, but he runs right to his cage. He knows where he needs to go. He runs right to his cage, so he knows where he needs to go. He knows it's bedtime. But this bowl, I have this bowl from my old dogs, but they were big and they eat all their food right away. Buckus doesn't eat his food every day. He ate his breakfast because he hasn't ate a lot of his lunch and dinner. Just wait until when I feed him for lunch today. He's not going to eat it. So I got a smaller bowl for him. I think this is for big dogs. The one I have now for big dogs. Because my buddy, my other dog, the one that passed away, he was a bigger dog and he eats way more than Buckus does. He eats way more than Buckus does. And Buddy would never leave anything in his bowl. Every time I feed him, it's always empty. Hey, if he doesn't eat his food, I would think there's something wrong with him. But Buckus, because he's small, he gets full really fast. That's why I got him a little smaller bowl. It's stainless, and it's supposed to be easy to clean out. Because I think you're supposed to, like, rinse it out every time you're done with it. So, for me, nighttime, because we're not putting more water, any food in there until tomorrow morning. You had to rinse it out because of the bacteria and all that stuff. It could go in his body, could make him get sick. And I did not know that because I was just putting water in it. I didn't know there was bacteria, but because how he drinks, he uses his tongue, and I guess some spit goes in there, and it gets all over the bowl. So you're supposed to clean it, but the one that we have right now, the dog food bowl, is a little hard to clean. And it's a very old bowl. I got it from my other dog, my two dogs. But now we got a new one. It's a new legacy. It's a new era. I had a husky, and I had IKEA? German Shepherd IKEA? Something like that? I think that was what the coda was. I know Buddy was a husky, and I forgot he was a mix of something too. But I know he was a husky, because he was a poofy boy. Thank God with Buck is, he's not poofy. So, if he did get hurt, I wouldn't know about it. If Buddy gets hurt, I don't know anything about it, because if he gets a lump, I can't see it. His spur is in the way. I would have to dig into his spur with my hands to see if he has a lump on him. Like he banged on something. I don't know. Or he has a limp. With Buckus, I think I will see it or feel it better because he doesn't have a lot of fur. And right now he's in his summer coat, in his summer fur because it's summer. He was shedding like a maniac. But right now it doesn't look like he has a lot of fur on him, so that's a good thing. And it's easy for me to. That's why I saw the bump on his nose because he doesn't have that much fur. I think I would see a bump on my other dog's nose, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, we got the stainless bowl. It was a little costly, but if I went to like a Walmart, it might be a lot more. Spend like $30 for it. But I always thought about I should give him a new bowl. It's Buckus. He shouldn't have a hand-me-downs, right? I think that's hand-me-downs, something like that. What you do with your siblings. So yeah, I want him to have his own things. That's why he has his own toys. He has his own cage. He's not using anything else that's my other dog's. If it's something useful, I will use. But right now, everything is new. Everything is new for him. I got a new collar. We got new bowls. He has a cage that says his own. I don't have. He doesn't have a name tag on it. But everything that he used is his, that we bought. He needs his own things. He doesn't know who Buddy is, so he's not. That's not his brother. That's a stranger. So he doesn't know who Buddy is. Buddy passed away before we got him. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. I got 30 minutes of this video, so let's upload this thing today. So let's get it done. That's all me today. Tell us out. Bye.